One more button. There's always one more button to click, right?
I know. One more.
I'm like, are we live yet? Are we live yet? No, we're not.
Oh, goodness. Lots of conversation.
I see that. Sue's here and Melly's here. Who wants to read the rest of the book already? I do. Melly. It's called Restraint. Restraint. Okay, you guys are becoming friends on Facebook. Awesome. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, Joe's here.
Yep, Joe is here. Sylvia's here. Hi, Sylvia. Natalie is here. Who else is here?
You said Sylvia. Marilyn. Did you say Marilyn?
I didn't get to Marilyn yet, I don't think. Sylvia's behind. Yeah, Sylvia. You know.
Hey,
you might get some spoilers. Hi, Marilyn.
Oh, there's Gail.
Gail.
If I sound really bad, I'm so sorry. I have got sinuses and allergies like crazy.
No, we were talking about that earlier. How your sinus allergy stuff can turn into like more severe, like infection and stuff. It's no fun. No.
Joe, I am feeling a little bit better. I still have, like, it's all up here. Like here. Here.
I often say, can I just take my face off? Right?
Yeah, I was like, can I just remove like all of this and take somebody else's and put it there? Please, please.
Exactly. Hi, Katrina. I don't think we said hi to Katrina.
Hi, Katrina.
And now Sandra's here. Now Sandra's here. And my dog's gonna choke. What the heck? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with allergies, but man, I thought if I had allergies that like my eyes would run, but they had that. And I've sneezed, and I've been stuffy and congested and sleepy.
My eyes don't always run with my allergies. It's kind of more like just a whole sinus thing right here. Hi, Cassandra. Yes,
hey, Cassandra.
We have green leaves, Natalie. Our leaves have not changed yet. I mean, of course, Brandy's in Florida, so she's probably got a while yet, but
yeah.
Ours
Plus, we have evergreen trees here.
I don't know when our colors are supposed to actually pop, but anyhow. All right. Well,
I have evergreens behind me. I have pine trees, so those are always pretty much
always going to be green there. Do you have some do you have broadleaf trees there that the leaves will fall and stuff?
Yeah, I have some. I'm just looking to see. Okay. Like I've got one here. I'm gonna see if I can. Let me see if I can. I don't know how to turn the thing. So, see, we do have some back there.
Yeah.
Then see, there's a little bit of brown happening on one, but yeah, we haven't gotten to where we're changing colors too much yet.
Ours are starting to change, but not a bunch yet. So it's pretty late, but it's been warm. I mean, it's really been warm. I think that's been the big thing. It hasn't gotten very cold. So
we had a small little cold day for like, maybe 2 hours.
What was it? 70?
No, I think it was down like to 60.
Oh, 60.
Yeah.
Today it was 70 here. I think it was 72, 73, something like that.
It actually might have been colder than that. I know Wayne stepped out. He had on his short sleeve shirt. He stepped out. He stepped right back in and went, "Oh, hold on. I need a little bit heavier." I said, "What's wrong?" He goes, "It's a little nipply out there."
A bit nipply. I started out my day with a long sleeve shirt on, and now I have a short sleeve shirt on. I went for a walk and everything, and yeah, I know. Some of you just don't really have those changing seasons. I love that part about where I live, that, we get them all.
Yeah, I don't really get winter.
Well, the nice thing is when you get tired of it being really hot in the summer, it cools off. When you get tired of the winter and the cold, then it starts to warm up. You don't have to deal with anything for too long. Anyhow, the big 4-letter swear word isn't allowed? Is that snow? Is that the 4-letter swear word you're talking about, Natalie? Did you see those people like in like North Dakota and out west and stuff and all the snow that they had? I was like, are you serious? Whoa. Wow.
Whereas I get no snow ever.
Right. Well, we didn't get a lot last year. We didn't have a bunch. We haven't been getting snow like we used to. We just don't. So, yeah. It's getting a little chillier at night finally. Yeah.
My kids have missed out getting to make snowmen and snow angels and all that stuff. So
I've done it all.
Just have to go to the sand.
I've done it all. You really got snow where she lives? I'm telling you, they had snow out west. Interesting, huh? Okay, well, I suppose we should talk about this book, huh?
Yes.
So Brandy wasn't here last week. Sue did a fantastic job of standing in for you, Brandy.
Sue is awesome.
I know, right? So I always forget where we left off. What did we leave off with?
Okay, well, since I read through 2 sections at once.
Were we at the Christmas tree?
No, we were at the Christmas tree.
We were at the Christmas tree. Yeah. So they were back in current time in New York. And she just keeps telling him a little more and a little more and a little more. And he keeps asking and, keeps sharing and whatnot. They put the
because I mean, like, he's really wanting these details. And, so I loved hearing, like, how they decorated the tree and, like, the sentimental value and everything that it had with her, which is why I think she didn't care that she had to pay this extra to have a tree. And I know it's kind of sad because, like, I guess she's figuring, if this is my last Christmas, right, I want a tree. I don't, where am I going to take this money? Where's it going to go? Yeah. So she's like, I'm going to get a tree. I'm going to get ornaments and we're going to decorate the tree.
Yeah. And I mean, she didn't do a lot of decorating or anything, but, she was there and, she enjoyed the process of it and everything. And I mean, I think it goes back to when we go back to the past, because she was there over Christmas, when she was back on the island, and Christmas was special there that year because of Bryce and all of that.
Oh, Bryce. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah, she definitely, they got the feelings going. They got the feelings going.
Yep. Yeah. And you kind of knew that was going to happen. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, So, yeah.
Wait, when did we find that out?
So that Mark's adopted.
I don't remember reading any of that.
I didn't either.
I know he talked about his parents being not evangelists. Are they evangelists? They're the people the missionaries.
Right.
And he's gonna go that route too, but I didn't see anything about
hearing that he was adopted.
So did you read ahead? Did you read ahead too?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't recall that.
I honestly don't, because I was waiting for something like that, but I don't.
She goes, no.
And then Marilyn says she thought she read that too, but I honestly don't remember reading anything about him.
I do not remember that. I mean, it would have had to have been in that first little section, right? When they're in New York. That section wasn't very long.
Yeah, it was a short section.
He asked about her sister. Asked about, why she enjoyed the Christmas there so much.
Yeah. And I know that she had to go by, and this might have been the last section y'all talked about, because remember, 2 of them are blurring in my head. She had to go buy some maternity clothes.
Right. Because she was, yep. Yeah, I don't remember any talk of that. I'll be on until 7. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Maybe I just kind of skipped over it, but because I mean, I was kind of waiting for, because now, granted, the last thing that I saw is that on the sonogram, they said it looked like it was a girl.
Right.
And she was asked if she wanted to hold the baby, and she didn't know the answer to that one.
Right.
And she's like, what should I do? And they're like, well, we can't answer that for you.
It's totally up to you. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sue said in the first part.
I don't know. I don't recall it. So anyhow. So yeah, Melly, the date, the kiss, the necklace, the s'mores, right? All of that. How sweet was that? I mean,
I know.
sweet.
And I mean, like, it's okay, but it's one of those that that she's going to have this baby, and she's going to move away, and we already know pretty much based on her real, like her present time, that Bryce is not part of that. So like a relationship would be like pretty much impossible. So what, you get your heart broken, you have this little,
I don't know,
this little brief little fling.
And maybe they continued to talk to each other for, years afterwards or whatever. Maybe they didn't, but who knows?
Melly, I got mad. I got mad also when I saw how her parents, oh my God. Right. I'm glad that they sent her to her aunt, because at least she has people that care about her, because her parents only seem to care about the other kid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to just smack them.
They didn't even talk to her. They didn't even have anything to do with her. She was like, and who was it? I don't remember who it was that said something like, they didn't want to see, they didn't want to look at the pictures. They didn't want to look at anything she was doing, because they didn't want to see her view of it. They didn't want to see it through her eyes and how she was looking at it all. It's like they wanted to see that it was bad and, whatever. And I'm like, what?
I think they just want to pretend that it's not, like, with her not being there, they can kind of pretend that it hasn't happened, and that she's out of the way.
Right.
What does it really matter in the first place? And she doesn't really have a relationship with her sister, and it don't seem like she ever wants to have one. And it looks like her sister is really all about herself. Even in present day, it's all about, like, literally she's dying of cancer, and yet her sister is all about, my husband did this, and we're going to get a divorce, and blah, blah, blah. Sorry.
Yeah. Page 183. That's where he says he was an only child. And now
yes, her sister is a snob, only cares about herself. And yeah, I think, Marilyn, the dad does seem more sad, but I think it's just that, I don't know if it really has to do with her, though, or just sad that there's a blemish on their family. I don't know. They just seem so like they care about what outsiders think. Maybe I'm wrong.
I still don't see where it says that he was adopted. It says he was an only child, but it doesn't say he was adopted. How long have your parents been married? 31 years. They're older. They met when they were getting their PhDs. They turned 60 this year. They talk about retiring, but they love what they do. Did you ever wish you had siblings? Not until recently. Being an only child was all I knew. I think my parents wanted more kids, but it just didn't work out. I still don't see it.
I don't see anything about it. Then again, I can't go back and look right now, because then I would go away.
Yeah, I got the book, so I can, and I'm looking, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Anyhow. Yeah. But I mean, Her parents were something else. Her parents are a piece of work, right?
Oh yeah. And I mean, like they didn't even want to see what she had created with her pictures. I mean,
Mm-mm.
like she's really learned a skill that
Mhm.
obviously we know in present day has done very well for her, you
Yeah.
know, and all because of Bryce and Bryce's mother. And I mean, I have to say, here, like I could almost picture that picture that she took of Bryce
On that ladder.
running up the on the ladder.
Yeah.
Like I can almost see in my head the picture that he took of her kissing the doggy.
Yeah. Yeah. That was yeah, that was cool too. So he's got this dog. He's training the dog. Um, I don't know if we'll hear more about that in the future or not, or that's just I don't know. Um, I had a thought. What was my thought? I had a thought just a second ago. Um,
I agree, Melly. It was like when they said no, sorry, we don't want to see it. It was kind of like we don't care what you've been working on. They didn't seem to care that she's not only caught up but are a little bit ahead in her studies,
mhm.
and that she's pursuing a dream and that she had these beautiful pictures and not wanting to see them. It's kind of like going, no, we don't care about what you're doing. Like
Right.
we're here out of
Right.
obligation.
And the sister couldn't even come. The sister couldn't even come with them for the visit. It's not like they were there
Oh,
that long. Nope, she couldn't even
I
come.
know.
She was too busy, couldn't come. Her life back wherever was more important. So you see why in the present time, she hasn't gone to see him. She hasn't really told him how sick she is. She just, I
Yeah,
think,
because why would they care? They don't seem to care
no, I
about
think this
anything but
whole
themselves.
thing, I think this whole thing with her going to the island, staying with the aunt, all that, I think it was just, I don't know if she'll go back.
I wouldn't want to. I'd want to stay right there on
Yeah,
that
I don't know if
island.
she'll go back. I'm beginning to wonder if she's going to go back. You know? Um,
Oh, that's true, Joe.
yeah. But then look at what she gave him. She gave him the biscuit thing, you know?
Oh, I know it. And
The
he did not want to share that. He was not sharing.
no, the biscuit recipe, the biscuit making lesson, all that stuff. I mean, and he was so thrilled with it. And he's like, you gave me the best gift. You
You
gave me
gave
a
me the
wonderful
memory.
gift. Yeah,
Hmm.
right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's one of those that is like, oh, it's like a Hallmark little sentiment.
right? It sure is. I know. And I mean,
And yes, she says,
I realize she was only 16. I realize that.
but
But
guys, you know, you can feel something really amazing at 16. I mean, you really can. I mean,
yeah, but it's not like it was back in the 1930s or 40s. I mean,
yeah.
it was in 1996. You know, many young girls had babies. You know,
So, I mean,
it's
even his mom, she was 19, which,
right.
you know, I mean, I know is not, but it's still in her teens, technically,
Yeah.
you know, when she
This
had
wasn't the
Bryce.
only choice. This wasn't the only choice.
Right.
You know, they could have made other choices, and she's being forced into doing something, you know, that she didn't really have to do.
Oh, wow,
Um,
Joe. Your sister got
oh,
married at 16.
wow.
My cousins did. Most of my cousins. I was the freak in the family because my first child I had when I actually right after I turned 22.
Hmm.
I was the
You were
weird one.
old, huh?
Yeah, I was the old maid because they had theirs at 15 and 16.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your grandma got married around 15. Yeah. I know. She didn't, it's not like she went out, she was young. It was like a one time thing, and boom, there she was.
Yeah, it's not like she was out trying to do it. It's not like and it's
Mm-mm.
not like she was sleeping around and all this other stuff
No,
either. You know,
no.
it would be one thing if that was, but that wasn't the case.
See,
You
look at
know, and
Natalie even says that her mom turned 17 and then they got married and had a great marriage. You
yeah,
know, of course, the father was nowhere around, and he was out of there. He hightailed it out as fast as he could. So she was gonna have to do it on her own anyhow. But her parents didn't make it even a possibility that she.
No, they just wanted her swept out of the way. I mean, they didn't even tell anybody why. They just said she had to go visit for some other stupid reason because it's all about appearances with them.
Mm-hmm. Because they had the perfect daughter. They had one perfect daughter. And then they had her. And she wasn't perfect. She made a mistake. Yep. Yeah. So they couldn't have, they couldn't have that look bad on them. No.
Yeah. No, they just wanted, they want that picture perfect thing. And with her pregnant, that's not picture perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that is true. We do find out that the prospective parents that are going to adopt the kids are helping financially.
Yeah. 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 And so, will she meet them?
I don't know. Because I get the sense from the present day that, she doesn't know anything about where her adopted child went. So I'm assuming that she didn't really meet the parents. But I mean, I don't know. We don't know. We haven't finished. Oh, yeah, they were definitely judgmental. I mean, they sent her to her aunt's house and then they look at her aunt's house like, oh. And I'm thinking, you're the one that sent her here. And you're going to turn
They'd never even been there. They'd never been there. They didn't even know what it was like. They were like,
and
oh,
you think they were sending
like
here? These parents are helping pay, or the potential parents are paying for stuff. But my question is, who are they paying it to? The parents or the aunt? Because I feel like the aunt's, she's not asked for anything. No. She's doing this with the kindness of her heart, and her parents are, I think they gave her a little bit of money when she left, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we haven't done anything else.
Her aunt should be getting money to help take care of her, and and now she's starting to get to that point, because we're getting close to this third trimester, right? Because that's what the next section we read is the third trimester.
Yeah.
And she's starting to ask the questions and starting to have the concerns, and she hasn't really talked to anybody much yet about the baby moving and stuff like that.
Yeah, she's felt it for sure.
Mm-hmm. And she's kind of kept it to herself so far.
Yep. Yeah. I think she mentioned it to Bryce once.
Yeah.
I think, is everything okay? She's like, the baby moved.
Yeah. Yeah. But,
Hey, Jill.
Yeah. I mean, and, she thinks that his mom probably knows, even though nobody's really come out and told his mom that.
Yeah, but I think, there's this sense of, since her mom was technically a teenage mother, she knows. I think she knows.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she has figured it all out. Why this girl is here, she's seeing the changes in herself. Another woman would notice as well, baggy shirts, all those kinds of things, bigger boobs, it's, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out.
The bathroom constantly.
Yep.
Mood swings. Yeah.
But they have been so good to her.
Oh, they have.
They're the parents that she just didn't have. They're supportive. They're,
I'm telling you, it's a good thing that she was. It's a good thing that she was sent where she was, because if she would have stayed, oh my God,
she would have been absolutely miserable at home with her parents, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
And here, she's met this wonderful family, and those boys, oh my gosh, those younger boys, the plane, the this, the that. And look what he did.
They're so smart.
I know. Look what he did on that little date that they had. They had that kite, and the kite that lit up and everything.
I know it. I'm sorry. That was just cute.
I know, right? So, I mean, all of these little things that have been happening, all the little things. Come to dinner with us, go here with us, do this, come on this, flotilla thing with us, all the things that they've been doing. It's just all a little bit and a little bit and a little bit more. And you knew it was going to happen, that they're going to fall for each other. But what happens now is the big question. What happens now? What's
Mr.
going to happen
Giggles.
after the baby? What happens? Right?
Yeah, that's going to be the big one. Is like, because that's like you said. I don't think I would want to leave and go back to my home of people that could care less about me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be with them.
I'll be surprised if she goes back. I'll be surprised if she goes back.
I will too.
I mean, she might, but
Sorry if you can't hear the howling.
Is that the wolves?
The wolves have gotten my dogs going. I'm surprised that Anubis over here is not going. Why?
That's pretty cool, though.
Except when you hear it all the time.
No.
Oh, Anubis, do not start. He's thinking about it. He's like,
All right. Well, Brandy and I talked earlier. The last section is like pretty large. It's like 140 pages or something like that. And there isn't like the break, like where we come to a new section or whatnot. It makes one part really long and then one part really short. So we talked about that. We kind of didn't want to do that. Melly's like, let's finish it. Melly, it's kind of long. I don't know.
It's 130. I think I said it was 133 pages.
Is that what it is?
Like 133. If we continue, I think. Yeah, I think it was 133.
10, 20, 30. It's over 130. Sue says, let's finish it. Oh my God.
Natalie says, let's finish it. Melly says, let's finish it.
That means I'm going to have to read this week. And we don't have a new book picked out yet. So then what? We'll have to have a new book picked out by next week.
What are we going to do? Yeah, what we're gonna have to figure out what kind of book we want to go to next.
Yeah. And Joe's like, we can break it up. Katrina's finishing. Marilyn, we can do it. Melly says, Joe, chime in. He did. We can break it up. Natalie's like, it's easy for her. She just listens to it. See, I read mine physically. So Melly's like, another Sparks book. Melly, I've read all the other ones.
Yeah.
I've read all the others. What?
Well, could we? Okay. Are you capable of putting? I know in comments or like when you put a post, you can put a poll, right?
I did that one time.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Giggles. Robert was like, hey, crazy girls. Well, like maybe we could get some suggestions. Like they can comment on this video, some suggestions.
Yeah, do that. Underneath this video, after this video processes and whatnot, you might be able to comment right away. I don't know. Put some suggestions, some book suggestions in there. I've got a few that I've posed before. I mean, I've got books in my house everywhere. I'm just looking around going, oh my gosh, that would be good. That would be good. That would be good. I don't know. I just got a new one. Let me share this one with you guys real quick. Don't ask me where I heard of it. So it's a series. And it's this, okay, it's an older lady. Okay, her name is Mrs. Entwistle. And she's a sweet old granny. But things happen to her. She gets caught up in the witness protection program, stuck in an elevator with an assortment of strangers. Her house is burglarized and her dog is kidnapped. But Mrs. Entwistle is dauntless. She didn't get to be a feisty 78-year-old by wimping out. Come join her on her porch swing. Meet her best friend Maxine and her dog Roger. Maxine will probably offer you a bowl of her homemade soup. Sit back a while and come back when you can. So they're like they get into little situations where they have to solve something. Like, this one, somebody steals her dog. Her dog's kidnapped. And then these older ladies go on the rampage and they're like, they're going to, just an idea. I know. And it's a series. They're fun. So I'm going to put this one down as my suggestion. You guys can put down some suggestions in the comments, what you would like to read next, and then we'll go from there. So this one is, let's see, it's not super long. It's got a lot on each page. It's about 200 pages. 197. 197. So
yeah, we can do a poll. I think if everybody puts down suggestions in the comments, then Mindy can put up a poll, and then we can.
Yep.
Then we can do our poll.
Yep. So we'll have to decide before we get back together next week, because if we read the rest of this, we finish it up, we'll be done. And we'll have to have something to start on next. So, all right. I mean, we have done murder mystery. Never again. No.
Mindy is not a murder mystery person.
That one just did me in. Well, we did two. We did that one.
I know, but neither one of the ones that we chose are true.
So we did that one, and then we did
And I'm someone who loves murder mysteries, and both of the ones were like, no. So
you see why I don't want to read it. You see why I'm done, right?
Yeah, but the problem is that if I were to suggest one, it would be one that I've already read because I know what it's like.
You know what it's like, right?
Right. I mean, I could get ones by the same author.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, as far as murder mystery ones, someone who is a very, very good author, and I love every single one of her. It's J.D. Robb. And J.D. Robb actually.
Roberts.
Yes. But she did J.D. Robb as her In Death series. I'm telling you, those books are good. Yeah. Like she has this writing style, but then again, we should know Nora Roberts knows how to write.
Nora Roberts, right?
That woman knows how to write.
Yeah, she does.
So
I think cranks the books out, man. She just cranks them out. Every time I look around, I'm like, "What's Nora Roberts got now?" I don't even know.
Yeah, and I mean, and everything that I've seen, like her In Death series, you don't have to read them one right after another. You kind of still know everything that's happening for the most part. But I think that if you're ever going to read one, like she's one of the ones.
There's another good person right there, Marilyn, is Jodi Picoult.
Jodi Picoult?
Yeah, she's got good stuff too. She has I wouldn't call them thrillers because thrillers seem scary to me, but they're like interesting things happen. Like really interesting things happen. I'm trying to think, I've got a Jodi Picoult right here somewhere. I know I do, but can I put my hand on it? Can I put my hand on it?
The Apollo Murders by Chris Hatfield. Haven't heard of that one.
So like this one is called Vanishing Acts, where Delilah has led a charmed life. She has a daughter, a fiance, has search and rescue bloodhound, which she uses to find missing people. But as she's starting to plan her wedding, she's plagued by flashbacks of a life she can't recall. Then a policeman knocks on her door, revealing a secret about herself that changes the world as she knows it and threatens to jeopardize her future. So there's always some twist of some sort. They're looking for something, somebody's missing, something, things like that. Anyhow.
Oh, Joe, Mary Higgins Clark is a really good writer. I like her too.
I have not read her. I probably have one around here somewhere, but I have not read her. But anyhow, put down your suggestions and we'll go from there. And
make sure you put them in the comments after the video's over, though, because if it's in the chat, we're not going to.
Sue wants a cowboy for Christmas, Sue. I have more cowboy books than you could shake a stick at.
Yeah, I'm not huge into cowboy. I'll read it.
I have so many like cowboy romance books. It's crazy. Yeah. Yep. Anyhow, all right. So I guess we're finishing, and then we'll figure out what we're reading. Ride. What are you gonna ride, Melly?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Of course. Right? I was thinking Christmas, although we're a little far out for a Christmas one yet. But I've been thinking something Christmas. There's a whole bunch of Christmas books out now. Of course, a lot of them are romance. We haven't done a straight romance, you realize, right?
I'll do it. I'll get all embarrassed and everything.
Have not done a straight up romance.
We had some seamy stuff.
We did, but it was in fantasy, not in a real romance. Yeah. Take a pick. I mean, I can just grab from my shelf. I just pull one.
Well, it's not like we're not going like Harlequin romance, right?
I don't have any Harlequins. I have no Harlequins.
I can handle.
No Harlequins.
If you've got Hallmark movie romances, I can handle those.
That's what I read. That's
okay, because I can't stand those Harlequin romances. I'm like, oh, come on. He put his what in where and why did he? No, I don't need to see that. I don't need to hear that. I'm good. I've got my own vivid imagination. I'm great.
I've read a gay romance. Yeah. I didn't know it was when I was reading it, but I found out pretty quickly it was. Oh, that was fun. Anyhow. All right. No, I have certainly not read all the books. Absolutely not. I have so many books. It's like diamond paintings. I have more than I'll ever be able to read. So, yeah.
I have to download all mine because Wayne got rid of most of mine.
How about My Give a Damn's Busted? It's cowboy romance. Cowboy romance. Hell yeah. Cowboy romance. I Love This Bar. Cowboy romance. Oh, I love the steamy, lusty stuff. Oh. Yep. The steamier, the better. I'm reading a book on Audible right now. Well, Alexa's reading it to me, and it's called Lingus. Hello, they're at a porn convention. They're at a porn convention.
All right, so we will leave suggestions in the comments, and Mindy will put up a poll.
Yep.
And we'll decide our book.
Yep, that's what we'll do. Okay. What starts this week, Gail? They start this week. What's
the Christmas Hallmark movies?
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. All right, well, here we go. Finish her up, you guys. Finish it up. Everybody wants to finish, so there we go. Yep, we're getting to the end.
I'll start reading sooner than what I usually do.
A Villain for Christmas is super good and snarky and a gay romance. Well, you put that in the comments below, Katrina, so I don't, because I'm not going to go back through chat and look for it again.
So make sure you put it in the comments after the video's over. Put it in the comments.
I don't know. It sounds good. A gay Christmas romance.
There we go. Tammy, to join the book club, all you pretty much do is once we choose our next book, we'll have one more discussion on the book that we're reading right now next week. And then next week, we'll decide what the new book is. You get the new book and join in on Tuesdays.
Yep. And we discuss each week and we do our assigned reading and we go on and we discuss what we read. Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay. I think my dinner's done. All right. I will see you guys later. All right. See you guys.